carry a subcompact gun or a gun with a chopped grip like I do for concealed carry for defensive use, then you know that you're giving up some capacity in your defensive firearm for that comfort, carryability, and concealability. Well, the fact is that you don't need to give up, with most popular guns, the capacity of your spare magazine. Remember, spare magazines, your second magazine or third magazine, they're going to be carried usually vertically, right? And that means vertically inside of a pouch, inside the waistband, or inside of the pocket. So with these 511 jeans, they've obviously got a special magazine pocket, pretty convenient. I can throw that in there. I can still have my phone, my wallet, whatever else I might want to have inside of the regular pocket. This is a little more concealed and it's still relatively easy to get out. But I've got a compact magazine. In this case, we go from 7 rounds to 9 rounds in the gun itself, because that allows me to conceal it much more easily, obviously, if I untuck the shirt. So what's the scenario here? The idea is that you're in an engagement, and if you run dry, obviously we're going to go to the spare magazine. But the other thing we talk about is that tactical reload. So now, if I have had to shoot and use the gun, I come back in, I assess, maybe I change positions, whatever it is I'm going to do. If I think that there's still the potential for another threat, it's just a good habit from a training standpoint in this scenario. If there is an active shooter situation, multiple attackers, I get to a position before I engage another threat, I'm going to look for that other magazine. Not only do I get 2 more rounds, it's also easier to handle and manipulate this long magazine. So when I go to do my tactical reload and top that off and pull on it, put this one back there so I know where my spare magazines are, of course, in the same place, that's going to be easier to handle, easier to get that load done. And that's a factor also when we think about the way our dexterity changes and our fine motor skills might degrade in a fight or immediately after a fight. So there is an advantage to carrying an extended or longer full-size mag with your compact gun. And it's not just the extra rounds, it's also the gun handling aspect of a larger magazine.